You're here, Goku.
What's this? I sense a strange energy.
Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac, where today we're going to continue our playthrough where we're going to be Dragon Balls all over the Z face of your mother and booty Kai 2. Yeah, I'm so handsome and clever, aren't I, folks? Anyway, so we're going to continue our playthrough, and hopefully I'm going to be able to entertain you guys with some informative content, about stuff about this game and secrets and then unused things and all sorts of cool stuff involved in that kind of jazz. Now, last episode we did the entirety of the Cell Saga, so if you watched the episode you didn't miss anything in the Cell, the androids, the Cyber Rangers, of course, that were always there. This time we're back at the first level of the game with a little bit of an extra area. We're in the new area of that, and I think the only thing they took out of this area was the line that you'll see later on that is going to connect Babidi to the rest of the map. But and I don't know if it's like I want to consider this a cool reuse of resources, or if it's one of those things where it's just kind of laziness. I don't really know. We fight in this plains level, I think like 3 times, which maybe we won't have to see it again after this, but it just seems a little overused in my opinion, but whatever. I think it also kind of bothers me a little bit because most of these stages are custom stages in this game that kind of loosely base the story or whatever off of Dragon Ball Z. So you think they could have gotten a little more creative, like they could have just made this area whatever they wanted. Same with the Cell area, but I don't know, I guess it's just one of those things where I'm complaining a little bit too much. But I figured we'd play as the 2 boys this time. I'm trying to switch up my characters for the most part for each level as much as I can. Obviously I have my favorites like Vegeta and Trunks in the future, but we'll get a little bit of that Trunks and Goten action going here, and this is probably going to be a shorter episode just because this is the one stage where the fighting is really going to be discouraged, and you'll see, for whatever reason you don't know, you'll see in probably like a few minutes, maybe a minute or 2, as to why that is. But this is the first American game, I believe, to have the whole well, probably not the first American game, but the first mainstream Dragon Ball Z game that
At last, someone with strong energy has arrived. Even better, there's more than one.
Master Babidi, the time of Majin Buu's resurrection approaches.
Yeah, this is the first time where, I think after the series came out, this is the first time really where it was a big deal to have the Majin Buu saga in this game, because obviously I think they had like a GT PS1 game that came out in America, so it just kind of a lot of people didn't like it anyway, and I don't think it was very popular in the slightest. But it was kind of like a what the heck were they kind of thinking thing, when I don't even think the Cell Saga finished by the time that GT game came out in the West. But I don't know. I don't even know if I was around. I was, probably just a baby or whatever. 1999 or something like that. But this is an interesting level, in my opinion, because we got Vegeta, who's there, and he's an enemy and whatnot. And it kind of does keep with the canon of that, the Dragon Ball Z Majin Buu saga thing. But also, it kind of keeps with the canon of this game as well. If you remember back just few levels ago, Vegeta said that he'll put off the fight for now, but we're gonna have to throw them hands at some point,
Hold on, Kakarot! What about your fight with me? Our battle starts right here, right now!
Vegeta? All right, you got it. Let's fight!
Also, as you can see, Vegeta changed his outfit for this saga as well, which is pretty cool. Nice attention to detail and whatnot. I actually really like this outfit of Vegeta. Very simple. All it really does is just kind of remove his armor and the sleeves. But I think it's just, I like it a lot better than his Cell Saga outfit. The Cell Saga outfit seems to be like his most iconic look for whatever reason, and I kind of don't really get it, as I'm just not a really big fan of it. I just think that the other armor designs are much more appealing looking, even if it's, you know, a little extra or more or whatever, but maybe that's why people liked it. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to finish the fight with him, because once you go to that space, the level changes. In fact, we're probably not even going to see a Trunks fight now that I'm thinking about it. But oh well, you know, no big deal, right? This freaking kid Trunks, one of the most annoying characters in the whole series. Goten and Trunks are not my favorite characters by a margin. Yeah, he's not moving, so we're just gonna have to keep. We're just gonna have to move ahead. But I got a little secret we got to go on here. I'll explain it a little bit more in just a minute once the cutscene activates. But we're gonna get one of those fruits that is gonna allow us to move an extra space for each turn. It's gonna be located in this turn. And I'm pretty sure in this game, the Dragon Ball is pretty much always gonna be where Vegeta is standing, and that's pretty much the worst spot in the entirety of this game. Now that I think about it.
I found somebody interesting. This one has a heart filled with evil. I'm going to make good use of you. Pa-pa-pa-pa! Great! You're mine now! While I'm at it, let me raise some of the evil thoughts that linger in your memories!
Jeez, these are noises only Ballin should ever have to hear.
Oh, have I been brought back to life?
What is this?
If these guys inflict damage on their opponents, it will become energy toward Majin Buu's resurrection!
Alright, this might be bad news, honestly, the way this is all set up. Yeah, Frieza's voice is always just so dopey to me in this game. What? What is this?
Vegeta!
Come on, fight me, Kakarot!
Vegeta! Don't tell me you fell under Babidi's spell on purpose!
If I hadn't done this, you would have never fought me seriously! This fight means everything to me! I don't care a bit about Majin Buu! You went and surpassed my own strength! We were both Saiyans, and yet you outdid me! I will never rest until our fight is over! It starts now!
So this is how badly you wanted to settle the score between us, huh, Vegeta?
Let's go! I'll kill you, Kakarot!
So yeah, I think overall this level is a pretty interesting concept. This is the last part of it, because we gotta make it to Majin Buu's cocoon before, you know, we have 3 fights. So you can have up to 2 fights without losing level, but once you have 3, yeah, that's it. Sayonara, you lost the level. But I think other than just reusing the last stage, you know, arena for this stage or whatever, I think this is a pretty solid level overall, and I like the concept of it. It's very detailed. There's lots of little interesting details and secrets about it that I like. And so the reason why I was talking about why you need to get the that freaking fruit to have the extra move, if this works out the way I'm thinking, which it probably isn't, because now Cell, usually like Vegeta's on like that top corner of the map, but you know, because I usually beat him and whatnot in that fight, and that's how you actually get Super Saiyan 2. I believe that's how you get Super Saiyan 2 for Goku, is beating him with you know, Vegeta in his regular form with Goku. But oh, okay, all right, never mind. Cell didn't attack me, but so beating Vegeta like this, you want them to attack you first. Then you have to beat him, of course, and then for the second fight, you have to beat him again. And you defeat any of the Majin characters, you can unlock something special.
Unbelievable! And here I thought I had trained so much more than him. How can we be so equally matched?
You have a knack for always pushing beyond me. No matter how much time passed, the gap between us never closed. Something had to change. That's why I made up my mind. I would go back to the brutal, cold-blooded Saiyan that I was before, because I wanted to fight you without reservation. And as a result, I feel great!
How can you say that, Vegeta?
How can you say that, Vegeta? Come on, man. Dude, how can you say that? God. But yeah, so as you can see, everybody's a Majin enemy. They just say beat a Majin enemies, but at this point, if you beat and like knock somebody out of the map completely, which is what we're about to do to Majin Vegeta here, that is actually how you unlock Babidi's mind control ability, which if I remember correctly, how it works in the Budokai series is that when you die, it's like a sensu beam in which you have to die, then you come back to life at like full health, I believe, as Majin Vegeta. Or maybe it's, I think, you have to have it on you, and after a certain amount of damage it's caused is when you turn to Majin Vegeta, which I think is really freaking lame, in my opinion. Because, you know, in all the story modes and stuff like that, you know, he's pretty much a separate character. You know, he has the atomic blast and all that other cool stuff, and it's just kind of lame that you never get the chance to just play as Majin Vegeta himself. Same with the fusion characters. It's all like this capsule thing in which they turn into, which I always just thought was super lame. One of the lamest parts of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai series, in my opinion, is not being able to select the characters you want if they're fusion. And then now that we beat him, we can just skip past those two and they won't attack us. And of course, meanwhile, you gotta make sure your partners avoid Freezer down there. But yeah, you can unlock Babidi's mind control in this level. Obviously, being the Supreme Kai with it, Goku unlocks the Supreme Kai. And, jeez, I already mentioned earlier, the freaking Super Saiyan 2 transformation. You gotta beat Vegeta with Goku. And I think it might be something in which the characters can also unlock their second transformation against that Vegeta, but I can't remember. But that's going to be pretty much it for this level. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out next week's episode. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. But above all else, please remember to have a nice day.
How has this happened?
You aren't getting away, Babidi!